Hey Silverdale family. Today we continue reading through Proverbs 31 in verses 16 and 17. They read, "She evaluates a field and buys it. She plants a vineyard with her earnings. She draws on her strength and reveals that her arms are strong." Ladies, if you're like me, sometimes you don't know how to make these 4 lines applicable to your own life. But if we look closely, we see a savvy woman in verse 16. Now, savvy will look differently for each of us because we are all uniquely made. But for some of us, savvy may look like turning your creativity or hobby into something that contributes to your family. It doesn't always have to be financial, but it will always be a God-given talent that is individually yours. Verse 17 gives us a snapshot of how we can use our unique gifts for our marriages and for our families. It says that she draws on her strength. Oftentimes we think of strength solely as physical, but her strength is viewed as spiritual, mental, and physical. This strength is from God, so as I reflect on my life, I think about where I am pulling my strength from. Am I living in my own strength, or am I pressing into the one who made me? Because it is only when I am seeking the Lord that I find His strength when I am weak, or when my heart and flesh fail me. Matt benefits most from my God-given strength, talents, and savviness, not the strength of my flesh.
As we continue to press into Proverbs 31, one thing I'm loving about this series that we're going through is that it's helping us make God's word that much more practical, that much more applicable. So we're going to look at verses 16 and 17 and consider how we can, as husbands, pull these attributes and qualities out that we see in our own wives. Verse 16 says that she considers a field and buys it, and then with her earnings, she plants a vineyard. One thing I recognized in my wife several years ago was a gifting of stewardship that God had given her. Jen and I have very different perspectives on how we deal with money. And when I recognized that God had gifted her with stewardship, with wisdom, even with a savvy and a shrewd mind, it was easy for me to honor that. Furthermore, verse 17 says that she works vigorously, she works hard, and that her arms are strong and capable for the task at hand. You know, the reality is both of us, both husbands and wives, we both work hard. I see that with Jen. Not only does Jen work hard, she embraces hard work. And we are at our best when we are working hard together. So husbands, join your wife in working hard, not just for your marriage, but around your house, in whatever it might be. Work hard together.